So I'm using a lot of Ableton thing regarding reverb, compressor, EQ, cause the most of the sound I'm using are already processed. Sorry. So it means that I don't need a wide range for EQs, for compressing. And when I need this, I'm use different stuff like this multi-band compressor from Vengeance Mastering Suite. Again, same team doing this thing. This kind of multi-band compressor is very useful on the master track. But sometimes I'm doing some group and I'm using this kind of mastering tool just for drums, just for bass, and sometimes just for vocal. And at the end, it gives you like ultra processed sound. But I like this kind of sound sometimes because this is very, sometimes people, they talk about the French touch sound. This is this kind of thing, very a little bit dirty because this is compressing. And at the end, you have a lot of tracks with all these tracks are already mastered, and you doing a global master on all the track, and they give you this kind of sounds. The multi-band compressor is like compressing, but you can choose the band, choose the frequency you're gonna work on. For example, I'm gonna use this in solo, and I'm gonna, for example, start with this. So actually, I choose to work only on the sub bass. The range of the frequency I'm gonna work on is between 25 Hertz to 125, which is big. Sometimes you can go a little bit down because it's a little bit maybe too much, but that's okay for this kind of sound. So I'm just working on this part. If you listen, you have some artifact, some dirty sound coming. Is it all the green area you can see on the graph is what you had on the top. For example, if I cut this is red. This is all the part I've just I just take away from the sound. So I'm gonna put again. So if the white go on the red perfectly match, it means that you don't do anything on the signal. Over there I have the threshold, means just looking for when the signal, the processing gonna work. So if I'm doing like this, it doesn't work because actually you can see it just say I'm not in the range. Doing this, it's from minus 24 to minus 12, I'm gonna compress. And over there, I'm gonna choose the ratio is how many times I want to compress the sound. For example, 1.5 means that every time 1 dB go up this limit, the compressor gonna compress 5 times this. So this is more mathematics, you know. It's not easy to explain, but this is how does it work. So how we can use that? You have to imagine that if you want to say that I want to have full bass every time, I want to have full bass sensation, I have a kick maximum. You have to decide that the threshold gonna be, you have to choose, for example, I'm gonna back, sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna say that I want to every time have a compressing all the bass. So I'm gonna choose the limit, what we call the limit point. And after that, I'm gonna use only compressor on this range. And this is the compressor thing. Actually, what is cool with this kind of plugin is you have the compressor and you have the limiter. Limiter is something else. It's, I don't want it to go up this limit. You have to take away all this sound from this range to the maximum range. And this is what, this is how you can feel the sensation to have a full a full level and a full audio signal. If I'm work on this one in the same time and adding this one at the same time, I can adjust band by band. So okay, again. So the very good thing in this plugin is you can have your mix wet, dry, direct on the top. And this is great because not so many plugins do that. Because you can feel that there is too much compressing, so you can take away without and with. And you can adjust the level of the effect, mastering. You can add in your track, and this is what I like this plugin, because you can do a lot of processing, and at the end sometimes this is too much. This is too busy. Too many things at the same time. So you can take away just wet and dry and adjust the percentage of you are using the compressing on the master channel.